GCW, Fight Forever, live and free on Fight TV and Game Changer Wrestling's YouTube channel. 24 hours of wrestling to help independent wrestlers as a fundraiser. Tune in, watch it, enjoy. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a special Off the Ropes. Orange Crush presents GCW Fight Forever, a 24-hour marathon wrestling show to benefit independent pro wrestlers. I'm just going to run through the shows real quick. GCW, The Wind of God. This entire card, this is a way to kick off a fucking show, man. This is fucking loaded. GCW for the Culture. GCW UV60, The Death Hour. Jimmy Lloyd's Up All Night. No Peace Underground. Odium. Fight Forever After Dark. Fight Forever After Hours. Freelance Wrestling and Freelance Underground. Glory Pro Wrestling. Black Label Pro. Camp Leapfrog. Effie's Big Gay Block. Alley Cat's Real Hot Girl Shit. GCW Iron Man Challenge. Jordan Oliver taking on Tony Deppen. GCW Draft Day. No fucking idea what it is. 44 O's What We Want. VXS presents Rockstar Nights. Wrapping up the evening. The World on GCW Part 3. My goal is to make it through the whole fucking show. Thank you, Orange Crush. Thank you, GCW. Thank you to all the different promotions involved in this, and especially the wrestlers who put in the work to entertain us. I'm Ortega Latrobe, and if you saw The Collective or know about The Collective, you know Game Changer Wrestling does exactly that. Just wrapped up the first card. 2 out of 3 falls. Leo Rush takes the win over Blake Christian. Second fall was kind of confusing. You're supposed to have to go through a red door, and they went through a different door, and then the red door, but the ref, it was confusing. Anyway, Leo Rush, the Blackheart, gets the win. Next up, Nate Webb versus one called Manders, my boy from here in Iowa. A couple really good spots in that was Manders A with the British Bulldog, like super like plex, walking and walking. He walked around the ring. They did a squat in the center of it and dropped it, and it was awesome. Finishes the match, tossing the chair to Spider Nate Webb and catching him with what I'm going to call the Chariato as he lariats the chair into Webb's face. Myron Reed, Braden Lee. Keep your eye on Braden Lee. He didn't get the W here, but goddamn, he's somebody to keep your eye on. KTB versus Matt Justice, the one-man militia representing the second Gia crew, just like Manders. Forgot to mention it. My bad, Steve. This was just a war between two beasts. Justice gets the win with the Superfly Snuka Splash. Headlining match, the Bad Boy Joey Janela taking on the recently returned Treehouse Lee. This is a great wrestling match. It actually went a little further into some hardcore stuff than I expected it to. I thought this was going to be more of a traditional, just straightforward all the way, but it is GCW. It is Fight Forever. Next up, second card of the night, GCW for the Culture. Enjoy the rest of this. Kaboom! GCW for the Culture wrap up. They got started a little late due to some technical issues, but these things happen. Mario Jackson, Mike Outlaw, taken down by Kings of the District, Jordan Blaze, and Eel O'Neill. The Rep, Nate Carter and Dave McCall, taking on Thick and Juicy, Faye Jackson, Willow Nightingale, and the gentlemen walk away with the win in this one. Match 3, AJ Gray, the motherfucking truth, over Mo Atlas, the Hoodfoot. It was not my choice match of the card, but it was, I think, the match of the card. PB Smooth, Calvin Tankman. Tankman gets the win. Lee Moriarty, Saeed Al-Sabah, Ken Broadway. Saeed Al-Sabah gets the win and becomes the #1 contender for the World's Diaspora Heavyweight Championship. I believe I said that right. If I didn't, please forgive me. All right, third show's in the books. Homicide versus Low Life Louie. Louie couldn't make it, was replaced by the lovely and talented Effie. Don't think Effie was quite ready for this. Homicide gets the win. Next up, Madman Pondo. Ricky Shane Page is going to look like that in like 5 years. Fought Jeff Cannonball. Got the win. Wonderful with a stop sign to the head. Also, he had a basically like a giant pizza cutter, but the blade was like a fucking buzzsaw gimmick, and he like rolled it over the head. Then Schlack versus Orin Veit. Fucking bloodbath. Brutal. Light Tube Bonanza. Schlack gets the win. It was a damn good fight. OnlyFans solo darling. Wow. Anyway, so up next is Jimmy Lloyd's Up All Night. Jimmy Lloyd's Up All Night. Start out the scramble. Braden Lee gets the W, but Matt Vandergraft, he gets the high spot of the match. He went up to places in that building. I don't know the people who own that building knew existed and did a, into the ring. Next up, the debuting Nolan Edwards. taking on Wheeler Yuta. Nolan Edwards gets one in his GCW debut. Ken Broadway over Charles Mason. He's got an American Psycho thing going on. Great match, absolutely great match. But I really thought it was going to go the other way. Before that was the trios match with Young, Dumb, and Broke taking on the Ugly Ducklings. Stellar match. Young, Dumb, and Broke's Jordan Oliver, Big Breakfast, Young Dagger Dick has a match for the Synergy Pro title that I think is going to be the single best match of the entire show. Wrapping up, Jimmy Lloyd taking on, supposed to be Starboard Charlie Card, subject to change. He was replaced by Yo-Ya. Seen him a couple times at UWFI Contenders Series. Jimmy dominating for the most of it. G-Raver came out, distracted Jimmy Lloyd because they're going to fight. They're going to fight forever. Said he's never going to let this go, and apparently he's not. There was a brief moment Yo-Ya got a destroyer. After the destroyer Yo-Ya hit, he spun around and kicked Jimmy Lloyd in the mouth. It was stiff. I'm pretty sure he put way too much on it and got too much of it. It looked fucking harsh. Anyway, Jimmy Lloyd gets to win with that Super Dragon shit. We are now moving on to No Peace Underground's Odium. Results were as this. The end over Iron Beast. Or Invite gets taken down by Matt Justice, who's just been on a tear and a roll. In the main event match, I thought was going to be just a bloodfest of violence between the H2O Danny Havoc Hardcore Champion Bam Sullivan and 44O's resident psychopath Atticus Cogar. Cogar threw the weapons out of the ring. There wasn't a whole lot of blood, and he's basically proven a point that he can wrestle, and he can. He's usually a hardcore dude, and he's got the psychology. He just outsmarted the dude. He outsmarted him, got the schoolboy, done and over with. Oh shit, Billy Starks is getting ready to come on. All right. I still feel good. Rock and roll. Fight Forever After Dark. Solo Darling defeats Billy Starks. Young, Dumb, and Broke defeat Milk Chocolate. Easily best match on the card. Pure Salt, Carrie Awful taking on Philly Mike Swanson. This kid impressed the hell out of me. He did not get the win, but he should be getting some more airtime soon. The kid's really good. Check him out on the social medias and stuff. Philly Mike Swanson. Main event, Catalyst Wrestling Championship match. The champion, Colby Carino, son of ECW legend, the king of old school Steve Carino, taking on Cheeseburger and Lucky 13. Colby retains the title. And now, After Hours. We just finished After Hours. Real life couple, Facade and Danny Moe. Facade gets the win. Vicious match. Too Hot Steve Scott versus Kung Fu Janela. I didn't see the ending. I went and put a dish away and I haven't seen what happened yet, so my apologies for that. When I find out, I'll announce it. Too Hot got the win. I know you're all watching every moment of this because I'm fucking intriguing, right? After that was a six-man tag. Conan Lycan from the Black and Brave Academy right down the road in Davenport, Iowa, also where one called Manders trained. Teaming with Diego Hill and Frankie Picard. I've seen him wrestle in H2O. They took on Saloma Tupu, Jeffrey Johns, and the King of Trill, Alpha Zoe. Really good six-man tag. I don't know what the fuck Frankie Picard's finishing move was, but he kind of got up like a muscle buster, but with only one leg, and then power slammed it. We're moving into the Freelance Wrestling and Freelance Underground show. There's still like 14 hours to go. 3 matches. The one-man dynasty Darius Luttrell takes the L against Storm Grayson. Young dude needs some work, but a couple years he's going to be fantastic. And there was knee, and then a knee, and then a running knee to the back of the head. Fight forever. Fight forever. Second match. Angel Escalara, August Matthews, Coda Hernandez. August Matthews gets the win with a great performance. And ever. Main event for this show was Trevor Outlaw, Jacob Dean versus Davey Bang. Davey Bang, the highlight performer for this show for me, and he gets the win in that one. We're moving on to Glory Pro Wrestling now. I'm about halfway through, not quite halfway through this. We're about the 11-hour mark, and I'm getting a little delirious. I'm getting fucking loopy. Well, I fucked up and forgot to jump in between shows 9 and 10, so we'll just do them consecutively. Glory Pro Wrestling. So it was supposed to be Manders versus Juicy Finau, Hakeem, Zane, and Corum against the Besties. Fitchett got hurt. So what they did is Hakeem took on Manders for the Midwest Territory Championship. Corum took on Juicy Finau. Corum gets the win. Hakeem gets the win. Although Manders had a great match. A really, really good fucking match on that. Also in that was AJ Gray versus Mike Outlaw. Super fantastic match. AJ Gray, Crown of Glory champion. He maintains his belt. Takes us to Black Label Pro. Rob Killjoy, Boomer Hatfield. Hatfield gets the win. Manders is returning, taking on the Levi Everett. Levi Everett taps him with the arm bar. Calvin Tankman, the Rogue. Tankman hits a Rikishi driver, though, and gets the win. And then Rohit Raju, yes, Hakeem Zayn, but they're all giving names. He took on a very good professional wrestler, and a very good professional wrestler got the win. We are now moving on. Card 11. We're past the halfway mark. I don't know that I'm going to make it.
Don't give up. Fight forever. Don't give up. Fight forever. Don't give up. Fight forever. Fight forever and ever and ever and ever.
I love Ortega's sauce. It makes my taco pop.
Missing the party. Come on.